back to Vera's View. I'm here to once again run down this week's Raw and SmackDown. But first, I want to talk about something, and that is Collar and Elbow. If you haven't heard about it, it is a clothing brand started by Al Snow, and it's all about bringing the wrestling community together. They have some really cool t-shirts. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for mine to get here. They also have a really cool hat, like all kinds of stuff. If you are interested in making a purchase, you can head on over to collarandelbowbrand.com, and you can use my code Vera's View for 10% off. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to be a partner with them, being an ambassador for them. I'm like, yeah, ecstatic about it. They have the coolest t-shirts. I'm just, yeah, pumped. But let's get down to business, shall we? My first fail this week, we're going to talk about SmackDown for a change, because I have, you know, not a whole lot to say about it. It was pretty blah as a whole. A lot of things didn't garner much of a reaction from me one way or the other, so I have two fails. The first one being Shelton and Gable earning the opportunity at the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. They won a fatal four-way match, and they are now #1 contenders. I just don't feel like they've been together long enough as a team. I don't like their whole thrown together vibe, so yeah, not feeling it. My next fail is also tag team related, because it is Harper and Rowan being repackaged. Because no, it's not a repackage. They're calling them the Bludgeon Brothers, but they're very Wyatt family feeling. I mean, I know they were members of the Wyatt family, and we're going to remember them that way for a long time, but the whole hood, it's dark, it's eerie, it's just is too similar to me. If you're going to repackage them. I only have one win for SmackDown. It is Sami Zayn. If you did not watch Hell in a Cell, do yourself a favor and watch it. There was a phenomenal tag team match between the New Day and the Usos in the cell, and there was also Natalya retaining her championship using some dastardly tactics against Charlotte. And of course there was the Hell in a Cell match between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. I did not see Sami saving him coming at all. I had no idea it was going to happen, which I love. I love being blindsided, so it was definitely the icing on the cake for that pay-per-view for me. I thought it was a pretty decent pay-per-view overall, and yeah, just topped it off perfect. Sami talks about this week why he did what he did. He said, you know what? I've got nowhere in my life doing the right thing. Meanwhile, my counterpart, Kevin Owens, is over here winning championship after championship, and I thought, you know what, my time will come, things will change, especially when I got moved to SmackDown, because it was Shane McMahon's land of opportunity. But I realized that, you know what, Shane McMahon didn't care about me, doesn't care about himself, doesn't care about anybody when he didn't heed my warning about Kevin at Hell in a Cell. So when the pay-per-view was going down, and Shane, instead of pinning Kevin Owens because he had the match won, he decided to climb back to the top of the cage. Sami said, that's when I knew I had to save him. I knew, because it was the right thing to do. He said that obviously Shane had become a psycho. He goes on then to thank Kevin Owens for opening his eyes and realizing that he was right all along. Yeah, I'm just really excited to see what they do with these guys. They have great chemistry with each other, whether they're friends or enemies. Yeah, I'm really, really feeling this. I love being shocked like that. Moving over to Raw, my first fail is repeat offender, Jason Jordan. Yeah, WWE, stop trying to make this happen. You know when Mean Girls just say, stop trying to make fetch happen? It's just like that. It's not happening. Nobody is getting behind him. Just, you know what? Pretend it never happened and push it aside already. Apollo Crews versus Elias was a fail for me this week. Not because either man involved, nothing about them or the match itself really. It's just the fact that I think that Elias is ready for a more notable feud, and it's time they start heading in that direction and getting him going with someone else. The Shield was probably my biggest fail this week. They're also my first win, so that's confusing. Not the fact that the Shield's reunited. We'll talk about that in a minute. But them mauling Braun Strowman was a huge fail for me this week. I know they're trying to get the Shield built back up, but they put him through the announce table and they made him look far too human, if you ask me. I just don't want to see the Monster's momentum derailed in any way. He's already been beaten by Brock Lesnar, and now this is just too much in my opinion. I hope he comes back looking stronger than ever. Bray Wyatt in drag. Yeah, not really sure what's going on here, but judging by the cloth over his face and the voice changer, I don't think it's gonna work. I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope this is something different, something really cool, and I hope it's what Bray needs to get back on top. Also, I want to shout out Finn Balor for his facial expressions, because they were hilarious during this whole thing. He just, how did he keep a straight face? He looked so shocked. He looked so disturbed. I would have been laughing to kill myself. And my last fail is Kalisto winning the Cruiserweight Championship. We're going to to talk about Enzo in a minute. Yeah, I'm just really sad to see Enzo's title reign cut short like this. Even if I don't really care too much about 205 Live, I think that Enzo deserves it more than him. Also, yeah, the fact that 205 Live once again closed out Raw this week. Like, what is going on? I know they're trying to make it seem more important, I think, by putting it at the end, but no one cares if I was going to leave early from your show. My wins, though, start off with The Shield. Like I said, I'm not mad at them being back together. I'm loving them being back together. They banded to take out The Miz during his second Mizzies. Yeah, and Roman Reigns got cheered, and it's super weird. Like, maybe this is what he needs to get his train going as the new top guy for WWE. My next win is the Zoe Show. We were talking about Enzo. As much as I loathe 205 Live, and as much as Enzo can get on my nerves when he gets a little talky-talky, yeah, he can be super entertaining when he keeps it together and, you know what, focuses and doesn't get, you know, too long-winded with his promos. I still don't understand this whole turn, but he's definitely running with it, and I really enjoy him calling it the loserweight division. My next win is Mickie James' promo on Alexa Bliss. That she did a really good job at, you know, getting to her, and Alexa Bliss's little tribute video to Mickie James. It's funny stuff, but you know, it's kind of rubbed me the wrong way that they are using Mickie James' age like this. During her last run with WWE, they started poking fun at her weight and calling her Piggy James, and now she's a grandma. Like, I don't know, I love them both. I'm really glad to see Mickie back at the forefront of the women's division, but yeah, I just don't know if this is exactly the way I would like to see it. My last win is Emma is to face off against Asuka at TLC. This has the potential to be something really special. I think they could have a great match with each other. Emma and Paige had some of my favorite matches, and they had epic battles down in NXT. And while Asuka's NXT career totally speaks for itself, so should they be given the time and the attention that they deserve, this could be like a show stealer for sure. I'm really excited for it. But that's all for this week, you guys. Please check back soon for more Vera's View. I'm Vera for the WWFU Internetwork.